Hello, my name is Joey, and one day me and my partner Norman walked into the crime scene investigating the murder of a janitor that worked at a manor for a rich guy.
There's been a murder.
Norman, be serious. Look at the cuts. He was repeatedly stabbed over 20 times, and the knife is still here. Look at it, it's a butterfly knife with rose patterns. Bit of an odd murder weapon.
The crime techs are on their way and they'll check for any DNA evidence. Hey, let's interrogate the people that work or work near at the manor.
After 3 hours of interrogating and investigating everyone, there was 3 people that stood out to us the most. The rich guy that owned the mansion named Clyde, his butler named Dimitry Yuri, and a little kid that was playing outside the manor named Marcelo. In one of the interrogation rooms, the rich guy was being interrogated. Hey, what did you do to the janitor? Did you kill him?
How dare you accuse me of such a crime? I could buy your entire police station if I wanted to. Now let me call my attorney and they will crucify you.
Sorry, but we can't do that yet. We have to make you stay here 17 hours unless we don't have any evidence against you.
Give me a break. I get paid more in 1 hour than you do in a year. And I don't even own a butterfly knife.
Hey, hold on. How'd you know a butter knife killed that man?
Oh, one of the maids told me.
Well, I think that'll be all. Next we'll interrogate the Russian butler.
Why did you have all those guns in your closet?
I am ex-military. I also have them for defense of the estate. I had hoped one day when the kids were older, I could go hunting with them.
What were you doing when the janitor was killed?
I was making food for little Marco. It is Clyde. It is the little shit known as Clyde.
We'll keep in touch, Mr. Yuri. Finally, we interrogated Marco, and after 3 hours and 40 minutes, they finally were started to be driven mad.
I was just playing with my Transformers, and I have no idea what this whole crime scene thing is about, and I have no memory recollection of what happens around here.
Can you please just get to the point?
Kid, you want me to be completely honest? You've been no help whatsoever. I need you out of here. Me and my partner are sick of this.
Norman walked Marcelo outside the police station, and then as he was walking back in, he ended up getting shot in the leg.
Help, the crazy bastard shot me.
Norman saw the assailant and raised his pistol and started shooting back. But then he got shot again, this time right in his head. Norman, no! The murderer managed to get away as I held my best friend's lifeless corpse on the ground, bleeding out. The next day, I went to the mansion, determined to finish this once and for all. Clyde and Yuri were sitting in the living room of the mansion. I walked in, but they didn't see me, and I listened to their conversation.
Yuri. I didn't do it. And I'm insulted that you even think I can.
Who else would have access to my gun closet except for you?
One of the maids? I don't know. Maybe they hired an assassin. Come on.
There are 2 keys. I have one and the owner has one. And considering you are the owner, you have the guns. You could have at least left the Magnum. It has been in my family for generations.
Okay, Yuri. If you think I'm capable of killing a police officer, who for the most part I didn't like, imagine what I could do to someone like you. Someone who I absolutely despise. I advise you, Yuri, to choose your next words very, very carefully. And plus, you've been to prison before. What was it again? Oh, right. Manslaughter.
It was in self-defense. I wasn't trying to hurt Alice.
Plus, you were the only person that saw Ellie last, before she died. I wonder what happened to her. I heard she was gonna fire you.
In that moment, I walked up to Clyde and said, "Hey Clyde, can we have a chat?" And we walked out of the room into the hallway. So, let me get this straight. You think Yuri is the murderer, and Yuri thinks you are the murderer.
I don't think Yuri's the murderer. I know he's the murderer. You may not know this, but Yuri has a past. He was drunk and he got into bar fights. He accidentally killed one of the waitresses, and he was the prime suspect of the disappearance and murder of the previous owner of the mansion, Ellie. And I happened to be in the area. When she disappeared, I saw him. He looked very suspicious. And, well, when I told the cops, they didn't believe me. But I always knew that he had to be involved one way or another.
You saw him?
I was getting gasoline put in my car when I saw him limping close by Golden Bridge. Now, Golden Bridge, not far from it, was where the body of Ellie was found. Death by gunshots. Now, who do you know who loves guns?
I'll look into it.
Good luck, hero.
I walked back into the living room where Yuri was drinking wine.
What is that bitch telling you? That I did the killings? That I was responsible for Ellie's death?
Something like that.
He's lying. He always does that. I would never kill her. She was one of the most important people in my life. I spent days looking for her when she disappeared, and when they found her body, I could not look at it. Not long after her death, Clyde bought the manor and erased any existence of her from these walls.
You and Ellie were close?
Very. I still remember the last conversation we did before she died.
Hey, Mr. Yuri, look what I brought from Grandma's.
What's that?
She gave me a butterfly knife. Look at the rose-colored patterns.
It looks amazing. Now go on. You have to get to school now.
Okay.
Hey, Mr. Yuri,
Yes, Marco.
can I stay home today?
No, Marco. You have to go to school. Your driver is almost here.
Is it that black van with red tires?
No, Marco. Come with me. Ah, see. Your driver is right there. Where is your sister? Marco, where is your sister?
I don't know.
Ellie! Ellie! And that was the end of it.
But Clyde said he saw you after she disappeared at a gas station near the bridge where she was found on.
What are you talking about? I don't remember seeing him. I was at the gas station, but... The van. It was there. It was him!
Yuri ran out of the room into the hallway, but I lost him in the hallway and I bumped into Clyde and then I asked Clyde, "Hey, where did Yuri go?"
Down the hall, to his room. Why?
At that moment, Yuri came running out of his room with a shotgun and then he shot at Clyde.
Clyde, you bitch! I'll kill you!
As he was shooting at Clyde, I rushed at him, knocked the shotgun out of his hand, took him to the ground, and handcuffed him.
Don't arrest me, don't arrest me. I'm telling you it is Clyde. He is going to kill the rest of us. He is going to kill us all.
I got back at the police station, sat down at my desk, and had a sigh of relief. I thought to myself, it's finally over. But then, one of the uniformed officers came to my desk with a laptop. And he showed me security footage of the manor. Turns out, Yuri's alibi was true. He was telling the truth. He was innocent. He didn't kill the janitor. Meaning that there was only one other person that could have done it. So I ran to the manor as quickly as I could. I didn't even get in the car. I just ran there and I confronted Clyde. "I'm sick of your lies, Clyde. I know what you did. I know you're guilty. I finally figured it out. But as I was saying that, he pulled out a pistol on me.
Took you long enough. Killing so many people. You're a horrible detective. I didn't kill the janitor. He was actually my friend. But I did kill that annoying little girl. And I killed your partner. Norman, was it? He died like a coward.
Don't you dare talk about Norman like that. He was brave, and he was better than you.
I was better than him in every way. But even though I was getting away with it, that stupid Russian butler he somehow knew. But luckily, that Russian butler had a bit of a hot temper. I used it. Got him framed for my crimes. It was easy. But now, you know. You know too much. And for that, you have to die.
Clyde, let me just tell you something. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. You.
Oh my god. Man, that took forever. First, kill a little girl to take her estate. Then, after my friend died, I had to kill the cop because I didn't want him getting too close to the case. And then that freaking Russian butler somehow found out about the murders and all that. And then finally the detective found out what I did, and it's a mess. But now it's finally over. Thank God.